Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of True News that you can use. We're coming live from Skid Row where you got the soul. And I'm actually continue with a topic that I had started 2 or 3 weeks ago as a white man and the devil. Now we kind of exhausted that, okay? We found him guilty as charged. So judgment has been passed and rendered because of the destruction to the earth and humanity, vivisection, homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality, abuses of Native American, African people, Aboriginal people, Afghani people. Now they're trying to go to another planet. But it's got to end. Satan's time is up. And who is he incarnate? Whoever is doing the worst, perpetrating the worst. And anybody that follows that methodology, is guilty as charged. Yes, let history stand and speak for itself. You can't make it look pretty if it's ugly. It is what it is. And I wasn't the judge. We look at the history, and that's what we used as the material or the evidence in that trial. Now, they didn't look at the white woman on trial, because I'm a woman. Of course, I can always get favor with a man because I'm a woman. Even as kind as I am, so I got that woman male thing, so I've been attacked and persecuted, and so, I'm not hating here, because if this doesn't apply to you, praise God, but if it does, check yourself, no matter what color you are. Women don't need to be catty, and, these are some real experiences that I've had. How many of you have seen Obsessed? How many of you have seen Catwoman? How many of you have seen Basic Instinct? I was even in Basic Instinct, but this is kind of a prelude or leading into this discussion is the white woman the devil, because they always say behind every man is a woman. So, let's get down to the real, what is the snow queen, goddess? What is it? And in this time of change, because we're going to transition to healing, and that whole energy is going to be left behind. So this is the beginning. Let's wash all the blood off our hands, that those demons are responsible, for shedding in the last, 3,000-4,000 years. I was in Basic Instinct. I was 18, and I was an extra, and I had they said, dress for a party scene, Michelle. So I did the best I did care. It was my own hair, it wasn't no weave. And so what I'm saying is that the designer, the clothing designer, manager, whatever, she came and she says, you can't wear that dress because it's too much like Sharon's. So I said, well, okay, I'm just anxious. You have to change my dress down. So I did that. I put on a black dress and they cut me out anyway. But it was all good. It's her show. It's her movie. But that was, it wasn't the beginning of my realization that something is wrong in America. Something is askew in maintaining that image of white being the best, boldest, most beautiful, purest. And I stopped being an extra shortly after. I was in Vanilla Ice movie and they had the brothers dancing in the background with a white rapper. Can you believe? I just don't understand. They steal everything. And am I lying? Come on, brothers. No, sisters, I'm not being a hater. So I just, we have to create our own positive images, and this is what we're doing here. It's not hateful. We love ourselves. We are singing, dancing, and I'm doing the expose. So with Basic Instinct, if you remember, that was the image of what society calls a beautiful, blonde white woman, and she was just the image, the beast. She was bisexual, and she, liked, that sadomasochistic type of, bondage, type of sex. And then she would take the ice picks and she would stab her sex partners to death after luring them into the bed, much like a black widow spider, which is what most white people or Latin people have called a lot of black women, who they label as black cats, the devil, the witch, the evil one. Believe me, I go through it every day. So I'm dispelling this negative image and stereotype and stigma of the beautiful black woman. You understand me? We're not witches, we're not mystics, we're not demons, we're not sex goddesses. We could be sex goddesses, we're all that, but we're spiritual. But people are afraid of you, they label it a negative, and they copy everything you do. So, you look at that. People tell you a lot in movies, okay? Then you got, they whitened Mary, but you look at that image of that white woman in that movie, cold-blooded killer. Okay? And I want to go to Catwoman. Okay? Who saw Catwoman? You know, I'm checking that out. I think Halle Berry is a beautiful woman. I don't think she's the best actress. I gotta keep it on the real. She's beautiful. You know, I think Angela Bassett, Ruby Dee, Jada Pinkett, Nia Long. You have so many, really, really talented actresses. I think she's beautiful. But the point was in that movie again, Sharon Stone. See, she knows her nature. She can't escape herself. Nobody can. So what I'm saying is that I'm not judging. We'll just let the energy and let the movie speak for itself. Again, she murdered her husband. Now who does she blame? The black woman. She had the black woman's boyfriend thinking that Catwoman killed that white man, her husband, the owner of, remember that line of beauty products, Boeing? And she just cried, said, it was Catwoman, oh my God, she made me feel funny, or she was just so scary. But it was that white devil woman the whole time. You feel me? And so, this is the true nature. See, white people are master of disguise, because that's how they rule. I see to the heart of the matter. It's not racist. It could be any color, but you have to look and read between the lines. History attests. And you pray to the Lord. It says there's nothing hidden that will not be revealed. And the same here, you don't put it off. Everything come out. So what I'm saying, now we're going to go into, now that was just the true nature of that woman. And she was putting on all that makeup to cover her, wrinkles. That was nasty. Botox and plastic surgeries. Be yourself, whatever it is, and make it the best from the inside. I do yoga. I went to the sauna over the weekend. I just have to keep it real. I'm doing the best with what I have. I don't care what anybody says, but ain't nothing gonna be artificial on this body, because it is what it is. But again, the nature of the white woman. Killer. Blaming the black woman. Put the black woman in jail for what that white devil woman did. And I'm not hating. If it don't apply to you, if you're not that type of white woman, then don't get insulted. But finally, the truth came out. But you see how it is. Catwoman even tried to save the white woman who was trying to falsely imprison her. But she fell to her death again and obsessed. And I have gone out with brothers, and the brother goes to the bathroom, and I see the white woman come and go in the bathroom to deal with my man. I'm like, what's up? What's up? I do not get down like that. So I'm like, can't you go somewhere else? And she's looking at me all the time like, yeah, I'm going to jack your man. I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to kick your ass. So it didn't come to that, but it's just that blatancy. It was just that blatant type of, it's just again, they stealing the line. So in that movie, Beyonce dealt with this obsessed, again, blonde, quote-unquote beautiful white woman who was obsessed with Beyonce's husband. And this black man, I'm going to tell you, in real life, the black man would have gone after the white woman. That's just the truth, okay? It's a rare black man who's not going to go after a white woman, taking off her clothes in his sports car, taking off her clothes in his bed. That's a rarity. I don't think it could happen. It might, because Beyonce was beautiful and they love each other. But in real life, it's just the type of spell and the type of mesmerizing effect that these white women have on the men, and especially because of our history. So the point is that, again, this woman was demonic. She was obsessed. She wanted to steal that handsome black man from that beautiful black woman. And she sat with the child, and she kept denigrating and putting down Beyonce. And at the end, again, she fell to her death. Okay? And she couldn't take no for an answer. Obsessed. Scandalous, adulterous, sinful, and evil. That's right, that white woman, not the black woman. All right, let's tell it like it is. I'm tired of being blamed for what some nasty white woman is doing, and I'm not hateful, because for how many years they've been calling the black woman the hoe, the woman on the side, the evil again, the witch, the temptress, the distraction, the number 2 for lunch, and this has got to stop, because this is the end time, and we got to reveal the truth, and everybody's got to stand. So, we just had to go there. And again, what's this? The prettiest woman in, remember the Spice Girls? Why do they call the prettiest one Scary? No negative names. She was the prettiest one, and Eddie Murphy knew it. And, okay, Jinx in 007, see, that's what I'm talking about. Positive representation for my sisters. All right, we're not scary. Oh, she makes me feel funny. Well, why? It's something in her soul. And I'm going to tell you one thing. Emmett Till, he didn't go after that woman. The white woman went after him because he didn't want her. She cried rape. I put her
everything, Lord. Reveal it if it's not true. Thank you. True you